Like, so I've been playing this game, like, what, maybe 3-4 months now. Like, religiously. Like, I was off work for 2 months, and this is basically what I did all day, every day, right? And I played mostly killer, but I played, a fair bit of survivor. And this, like, level of, like, camping and tunneling, like, just wasn't a thing. Like, I mean, it happened, yeah, but, like, not to the same extent that it does now. Like, this is ridiculous. It's like every game is what this is. I'm like, really? You gotta bring her to me? Did you have to do that? Am I gonna have to get this gen done still? Or is she gonna, like, wow, she missed. Like, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, it's, I don't know, like, I'm indifferent about it. Like, it sucks. It totally sucks when you're playing as a survivor and this just happens every game. But, like, I'm also not one of those people who are like, oh, you should ban anybody if they camp or tunnel. Like, as much as I hate to admit it, like, it is a viable play style as a killer. It sucks and it's boring, but it is a viable strategy. Arguably one of the most viable strategies. But, let's say hypothetically, right? They found some way to completely remove tunneling and camping from the game. The entire community should be happy and there'll be nothing left to complain about, right? No. They will find something else that'll be the next camping and tunneling. That if you do this, if you play this character, if you use this perk, it's just as bad. Okay. We're gonna have a little light here just to give myself a little bit of a head start here. Where'd you go? Okay. Like, yeah, it would just be you used, I don't know, I can't think of another killer perk right off the top of my head that would be equivalent. But yeah, there's always going to be something. So it's just like, yeah, like, I wish there was a way for it to not happen, but it's not a game issue. It's a community issue. You know? Like, people want to play that way. And it's boring and it sucks, yes, but, like, that's just the way it is. Okay, she doesn't see me here. Well, she doesn't seem to have, hi. Bye. No ads or anything, so. And that's the thing, like, I also, like, people say there's no counterplay to when they're camping, face camping the pallet. Not, did I say pallet? Oh my god. The hook, when there's somebody on the hook, and they're just face camping the hook, right? Well, there's no counterplay. Not for the person on the hook. No, I agree with that. However, if the person on the hook is being face camped, like, what the rest of the team needs to do is just work on the rest of the gens. Like, you can have 4 gens done by the time that person dies, to the point where the killer will not be able to camp another survivor. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it sucks for that person on the hook. And what happens is why camping ends up getting a 4K all the time is because everybody's trying to be so altruistic and helping their teammates, which is great. But that's kind of also what's making it happen more. Because you camp, you tunnel, you face camp a hook, somebody comes up, you hook them, boom, 2 kills, 3 kills. It just keeps snowballing. Hey, May May, how are you? And so they keep getting 4Ks because everybody's trying to help that person that's being camped. And yeah, it's great to try and help your teammates, but at the same time, like, if you just let that one person die and you do all the gens and 3 people get out, they only got a 1K. It didn't, to them, it didn't work. So they're not going to be as likely to keep trying that because they're only going to get the 1K every time if people play that way. But when you keep being all altruistic and trying to help everybody, and they keep getting all these kills because of it, they're going to keep doing it. I'm doing pretty fantastic right now, actually. I've been pretty good. Been tired, busy with work and whatnot, but other than that, not too bad. How about yourself? You already said it. You already answered that. Yeah. What you been up to? Still been playing Apex recently? Sorry, I was just on a slight rant about how camping and tunneling is not necessarily a fault of the killers as much as it is the way people play Survivor, because the way people play Survivor sort of what's the word, enables the camping because people keep giving them more kills when they do it. But guess what? What? Something exciting?